are the papers saying?
Yeah.
So on the front page of the Daily Graphic, we have Ghana would deliver best African games, and that's by the president, Akufo-Addo.
Okay.
Ladder gives clue in Jirapa Dubai CEO's murder. Finance minister writes on digital payments in Africa. And if you want to read about that, that's on page 11. Holt Medical Physics Program at CK Tedam University. Society for Medical Physics charges GTEC and others.
All right. I'm going to do the big stories, and I'll just pick one from the Ghanaian Times. Ghana set to host the 13th African Games 2023 as President inaugurates Boteman Sports Complex to mark 25-day countdown to games. So that's the big one on the Ghanaian Times.
Okay, so the big one on the Chronicle. Bui sells power to ECG in dollars instead of cedis, PAC told.
All right, there's a couple of big ones on the New Finder. Access Holdings PLC appoints Bolaji Agbede as acting group CEO. And then we have $150 million stadium opens, president optimistic of a memorable All-Africa Games.
On the front page of the Herald, government urged to address food insecurity. SNIT prioritizes pensioners' healthcare needs. Present 1 million Ghana cedis donation. And wounded Ken Ejapon turns explosive materials. Colleague Sylvester Tete, his latest victim.
Yeah, that story is a little misleading because, you know, if they put everything in context, you know, you see that they sorted themselves out. And apparently this morning, they are doing some breakfast together. So, yeah. Daily Guide has these stories. NACOC seizes 4,734 kilos of tramadol. Yeah, that's a huge stash of tramadol. And then ministerial reshuffle is a big one here. Uforiata, Jumameno, and Brosderi out. Ken Sly in mini brawl in Parliament. That story there again.
All right, so on the front page of the Informer, this is actually very interesting. In this issue, sex for fish, cause of rising teenage pregnancy in Half a Sin. Endorsement of Bahumia, I'm prepared to pay price, and that's by Kofi Bentil. Last one here, Joe Wise quits politics as name pops up in Bahumia VP list.
Well, the Republic Press has this one. I'm going to use that as my last paper. Reshuffle at last. And it says CIB throws out Adongo as Val's Day lecture hangs in balance. Okay, so that's it for the Republic Press.
All right, so my last paper here being the Business and Financial Times. Machete producers get reprieve with new import quota. BOG assures commitment to AML, CFT regime, low investment to hatcheries, feed mills, hampering poultry sector, and lastly, expanding digital payments for a more climate resilient Africa.
All right, a couple of big headlines on citynewsroom.com. I'll give that to you before we go for our sports review segment. And Akufo-Addo expected to reshuffle ministers today. Oforiatta and Jumamenu likely to be replaced. We also have some top trending stories. Bahumia's proposed small-scale mining policy, a game changer. This is coming from Riku Duka. GITC imposes 65% quota on cutlass imports to protect crocodile machete. And we have NSS won't be abolished if Bahumia is elected as president. Okay, the story is in there to be interesting because that seems to go contrary to what he himself said. Citi FM, Citi TV, and Tessa Capital to host investment dialogue series on February 15th. All right, so those are some big trending stories there. And you can go to citynewsroom.com for your credible news updates. Sports this morning, we have something big, something huge to announce to you. And Benjamin Kojo Nketia has joined us on the set this morning. Head of City Sports is here. Benjamin, how are you doing?
Good morning.
I mean, even
Happy
if I wasn't,
Valentine's Day.
happy Valentine's Day, guys.
Yay.
Happy Valentine's Day.
Look, even if I wasn't happy, the set will make me.
The set will make
you guys are.
It's glorious,
Yeah,
right?
you guys are basking in love out here.
Yes.
I'm telling you.
Nice.
I'm telling you.
Yo,
Charlie,
yeah, this is high.
you liking it?
Yeah, I like
You're liking
it.
it.
I like
All right, nice.
like
So, talking about love,
Yeah.
there's something that I have always loved: athletics. Yeah, you have a big announcement on that.
Yes.
Yeah,
I
what are
mean,
we talking about?
the announcement is here to
All
begin with.
right,
Yeah,
Misak.
yeah. I mean, I won't wear a hoodie in the morning for
know,
nothing. So you know the NISA games are here. So for those of you who loved your Interco back in the day, high school athletics.
Yeah.
This is like Intercourt 2.0, more refined, more technology, and for the first time, Intercourt gets to be on live TV. So that's how it is. So this is the National Invitational Students Athletics Championship. So it's track and field, and then we have some throwing events as well. So there's a lot happening. It's a festival. So it's 24th to 28th, and it's at the Legon Stadium. Now we are opening the Legon Stadium.
So we are basically breaking open
the
the
Legon
experience.
Stadium. So freshly laid tartan tracks and that kind of thing. So like I was saying, typically you would watch high school or second cycle institutions compete in athletics, and it would be on either dusty ground or worn out tartan tracks. For those who are in the Ashanti region, they would go to the Kumasi or the Baba Yara Stadium, and the tartan tracks there are so bad. So
tired.
you can barely ever run a proper time in those type of situations. But this is like new tartan track. So come with your spikes, get on there. And the catch is that this is for international competitions as well. So if there's any student athlete in there who's looking to, for instance, qualify for the Olympic Games and whatnot, whatever time you clock here is officially recorded, because this is powered by Ghana Athletics. It's not just it's not just like a Citi TV thing. So this is official. This is serious business. And so that's just like the opening of it. I mean, look, we are set to have fun. I've been talking to the schools already. Accra Academy say that as far as 4x100 relays are concerned, the rest of the schools might as well not show up.
Really?
Oh, yeah. They might as well not show up. Bleobi,
They're not very confident.
Nathan Kwao, Coach Nimili and Co. You know, Accra Academy people. Yeah, they say that the people might as well not show up because that's like the one thing they know that they don't even train for. Sleep, wake up, and walk onto the track is happening for them. So that's basically...
That's how I used to feel after 82. Up to now, we have been thinking.
No, but how's Chris doing? How's Chris doing? Talking about how
Chris
you
is
doing?
fine. Chris is well. We've
I'm actually very
managed,
fine.
I'm happy you're fine. I was a little worried about you.
No, you don't need to be worried. You forget that I live here. I almost live here.
You're literally Ghanaian.
Yes, so I can cry and be happy at the same time.
I wonder how that feels though, for people like you. Like, you're literally like almost full Ghanaian now.
Yes, so I'm just like, okay. Whatever you say, okay. But then again, you talked about schools and you talked about Accra. So how many schools are we looking at participating?
We're looking at 57 schools actually.
Whoa. That's a huge
57
number.
schools actually. So we're getting schools from all over the country. So from the OT region, from the north, from the Bono region, the Ashanti region, the western, everywhere basically. So you have Opokuware, you have Osetree, you have T.I. Amas. Yeah, all the famous sports schools are in the mix. You have Accra Academy, like I mentioned, Presec Legon representing. We have Tamale Tech. You have quite a number of schools in the mix there to make things happen. So this is huge. Like I said, we're expecting at least 2,000 athletes. Yeah, 2,000 athletes for the NISAC. Yeah.
So why was it important for Citi to actually jump on this kind of event?
Well, from the same school of thought that brought you the marathon, we've done a marathon, we've done a swim event, and so we feel like if you look at the Black Stars, you will understand firsthand why we need to diversify our sports as a country. Because we've spent a truckload of money on football, and there's really nothing to show for it on the national stage. But you look at athletics and the potential it holds to put brand Ghana out there. I'll give you an example. When Benjamin Azamati broke the 100-meter record with Texas A&M, it was basically trending on social media. He was #1 on X Trends. So it just tells you that track and field is a big deal. Remember those days when Aziz Zakari would run in the Olympic finals? I mean, I feel like the only thing that came close to watching Aziz Zakari compete at that level is either watching the Black Stars play a final or staying up late for an Azuma Nelson or an Ikote bout. And so it's always been a big deal with track for us. And I feel like it's just that situation again. We are looking to unearth the next national star, the next big thing as far as athletics is concerned. So, I mean, if you have a pool of 2,000 athletes, you have all the official coaches and everybody running training for their people, there's something coming out of this. So for us, we're happy to be able to nurture talent. We are happy to be able to give the opportunity or the platform for the next big athletics star out of this country, and that's what we are looking forward to doing. Look, the Ghana Athletics, the schools have been super cooperative so far. So we have just about 10 days to go.
Wow.
It's close. It's close. We are really excited about this. We are getting ready for it. So I'm sure the schools are watching me out there. Like I said, I've been interacting with a couple of them. They've been training for a while. You know how these things go. After class, you need to get into your gear, go train, that kind of thing. It can be a little hard, but they know the reward, so it's great.
I'm excited about this particularly because when you look at the Jamaicans, the Jamaicans started a program years ago to compete with the U.S. athletes because for the longest time, in the short distance races, the U.S. had it bagged. It was like nobody could compete with the U.S. They would always have one or two people, both in the ladies and the men's finals, you know, 100, 200, 400. They will always have people, you know. But the Jamaica started this program, and it was secondary school.
Oh.
And it's literally the biggest, literally one of the biggest events in their country now.
And so now America can never go to any major competition to say that they are by all means doing it. No, because you be looking over your shoulders which Jamaicans are coming.
And I really feel like we have that potential here in Ghana. I mean, if you look at the conveyor belt of athletes that have been churned out, like I mentioned, Azamati, Joseph Polamwa is a product of I think Prempeh College as well. So you know that the school system gives our athletes a really good opportunity. Now what happens is when they perform well at such competitions, typically Ghana Athletics will find ways to secure you a scholarship. You get to go further your studies outside the country. It's like easily one of the best ways to give yourself a great life, you know. So we are happy to be able to hold those doors open. The athletes will walk through. We'll be doing a lot involved in this. Let me just explain, because I always say that tertiary sports get some prominence, pro sports get some prominence, but high school sports is completely untapped. It's like a complete new arena for us as journalists, for even the students themselves to make a name for themselves. I mean,
we did it for fun, but
think about it. I mean, if you are like a student of Presec or Accra or any of the schools that are participating, think about your opportunity to become a student journalist. You can start your own student blog. You can report on your own colleagues. So this is like a whole new arena of untapped goodness waiting to be picked up. And so for us as Citi, like I said, we are always happy to be behind such initiatives. And the NISA Games is really one of those things. Look, it will be nostalgic. I tell you, I remember back in the day, right, when Interco came around, you'd look for your best uniform, your freshest sneakers, because the girls are coming to town. You know, that's what it is. Like you need to make sure the drip is on point.
It's the Vals Day before the Vals Day,
bro. I don't know about how other schools used to kick it, but at St. Francis it was a big deal. Like Interco was a big deal. Like, you know, you had to show out. So that's how it is. So come out there, like I said, you know, no dust. This one, like the Lagos Stadium is nice. You know, real like freshly renovated, tracks freshly laid. Everything almost new. So even for the athletes, it's a morale booster. Like everything you're touching is new. So it's going to be fun. It's going to be fun.
I like it. Fantastic. So the dates again?
24th to the 28th.
Okay.
So 24th to the 28th, University of Ghana, Sports Stadium. For now, the events are starting at 9:30 in the morning, and we'll go up to around 4:30 p.m. So that's how it's going to be. It's going to be a morning session and then an evening session for the 5-day period.
But is it free though? Is it free for everyone?
No, for those who want to come and watch, you just walk into the University of Ghana Stadium.
That's right.
I mean, pick a seat somewhere,
enjoy.
Pick a drink. If you want, you can grab some popcorn, enjoy yourself, really. Take some selfies, invite your friends, come chill in the stands, watch some good track. You might just be caught on TV, you know. Like I said, Citi TV is running live coverage of this, so just give us a wave while you're in the stands. Might just catch you on camera.
Right. Thank you so much. But before I let you go, so what are you doing for Valentine's Day?
Oh, A few things, you know.
Like what? Tell us.
Oh, no details. No details. Yeah, no details. We just step out a little in the evening, you know. Not
You
too
know,
much.
I've already been this morning to say good morning. No, if you start right, oh, if you start right.
No, I trust you.
No, if you start
No, I
right.
trust you.
Yeah, 5:30 I was there
Hey,
to say good morning.
No, Charlie, I understand the job.
All right. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much,
Benjamin.
Chris. Thank you, Kweku.
It was really nice having you on set. It's always fun having you on set because
Yeah.
you bring the best of sports news.
you.
So if you want to check out Benjamin, all you need to do is watch Citi Sports and also listen to him on radio. And we have been talking about the NISAC Athletic Festival scheduled for the 24th to 28th of February at the University of Ghana Stadium. So come out and support the young athletes, and you can also be inspired to find something to do in sports. You never know.